Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are doing well so far this week. It's me, and Detective Daisy is right here. Right here, ready to continue our case in Disco Elysium. I am enjoying the hell out of this game. The writing is so good, I'm ready to get back to it. Let's go ahead and get started. Daisy, you can't sit there. You're blocking my screen. Little dude. You are blocking my screen. Come sit here. Hey. What you doing? You are giant goober, Daisy. Gonna help me solve the case or what? Alright, I would like to... Oh, I guess there was an autosave after I manually saved? Okay, sure. Alrighty. Let's see here. We don't really know where to find either of those things. We could try and find a rich person? The union guys, they said won't show up till tomorrow. They're not there today, but most likely they'll eventually show up. Keep an eye out for them. Okay. Still look for who reported the crime. Still try to inspect the freaking body. We haven't found a tape to sing a song though. Let's see what's going on over here. We got some money. Some sense. Who's this guy? Can we talk to him from here? Oh, we're gonna go upstairs.
Scab?
Oh, nope. Yep. I don't know. Call me Manana. Asked the man with jolly eyes, tilting his head. You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with flask he reaches for from time to time? I know what that means. I'm not a scab, I'm a cop. I mean, I know what it is. Do I want to waste time asking about it? At least I know what it is here. Is it still the same thing in this? What exactly is a scab?
A kind of a worm, content with mere survival. They come,
Yeah,
they want
that's
to
what I
do
thought.
our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses.
Where did they all come from?
Beats me. Somewhere in the ground, I think.
I don't seem to like them much.
Gotta be bloody stupid or freaking evil to scab. Or I guess, scared maybe. But scared of what? Of who?
He looks at the mask, squinting his eyes as if trying to ascertain what they're afraid of.
Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something.
Have you tried talking to them?
We've explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time.
Anyway, I'm not a scab, I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here, to the wild north? Come to see the strife?
I need to know what's behind these gates. I'm exploring. I've come to Martinez to investigate a murder. Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of work. You'd never see me investigating a murder. It's actually very fun and easy. I have no idea what I'm doing. Maybe you want to help me solve it by telling me who did it? Of course, Policia. He gives you a sly smile. It wasn't me. You can rule me out. Easier that way. He didn't do it. It's the truth. You give me any money? Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out. He flips a coin toward you. Hand-eye coordination. Hey, let's give it a shot. Fail. The coin narrowly slips by your outstretched fingers and falls to the ground. Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to throw it like that. It's a thing we harbor folk do, passing around cargo and such. He rubs the back of his head. It was not meant as provocation or ridicule. Lieutenant Kitsuragi picks up the coin and hands it to you. Appreciated. Right. Always glad to help out the RCM. We're on the same branch, you and I. Humans, I mean, not slithering scabs. Daisy. Yes, everyone loves your tail. Why are you squeaking? Come here. Come here. You want to say hello? Is that what it is? Okay. He says, "Morning, everybody. It's me, Daisy. Just wanted to say hi. Carry on." Alright. What is behind the gates? It's probably just like a depot of some kind? My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits. He gazes over the roundabout with a glint of longing. Does this mean you can let me through the gate? I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. He takes a swig and points up the stairs with his flask. The passage grants itself. If it's all so simple, why don't the strikebreakers just go up the stairs? That simple? I just walk in? I walk right past Measurehead and go in. Past Measurehead? Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall 70s supremacist there. He points to the bridge above the gates. Walk right past him. Right. Then press the button to unlock the door. Uh-huh. Then go past him again. Okay. And you enter the harbor through the office. Esta. So you're saying it's actually quite difficult. Gotcha. I think I have some questions for you first. The man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair. What's the strike about, anyway? You know, serious business. He smiles. I'm sure the big boss would be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first. He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike, too. Just can't break the command structure and tell you now. Nice talk. Gotta get moving. What's this? Oh, we finally got this one done. So we got our logic back. Bad news, Guillaume de Lemillon did not become a cop. In 38, he went on a tour to the Sinyao province in Safar, where he died of autoerotic asphyxiation. His body was found hanging from a decorative dragon tree in his junior suite amid drug paraphernalia, unwholesome objects, and the Sylvia Trainer single Wonderland skipping in the background. And yes, you can take this as a metaphor for Revocol in the 30s, and also as a warning. Hey, we got +1 pain threshold, though. Blood oxygen is boring? Cool. And we got that one here is at 63%. We can't learn any other ones yet. Okay. Hey, Sub, how's it going, dude? Happy Tuesday. You working from home today now? Double. Run down the stairs. What's this? Is this the gate? It says GRIH. The Greater Revocol Industrial Harbor. Okay. Who's this boyo?
Bastards! We have a right to work!
Oh, he's the leader of the Scabs. The man yells toward the harbor gates. His voice is the loudest of the lot, and oddly screechy for a man his size. What's going on here?
Pull up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
The broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. He's a full head taller than everybody else here. Not at all today? You will on Thursday? Okay. Well, soon at least. Stay safe until then.
Here to fuck with us? Be the honest worker down?
Yes. Why should I?
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
Oh, then yes. I'm not gonna try and fight this guy. This guy's huge. Oh, okay, then I'm thinking no.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work. Right to work. Besides, we're not that different. It helps the people see us talking. Cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
I don't think I've chosen any sides yet. Yeah, regardless, I have some questions for you.
Maybe you should ask them the questions. Like why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you! We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
He points his finger at the man sitting on the railing.
So do we, scab.
Can I? I can't ask him about the murder? I bet the murder has something to do with this strike going on. Who are all these strikebreakers? Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests. The man runs a hand through his steadily graying military haircut. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want to work, they ought to let in those who want to work. I have a question. The lieutenant looks him in the eye. Why do all these men follow your leadership? You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No, they follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were, he starts bellowing, given a job to do. What exactly is your goal here? We were promised work, he points to the gates. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates. And you are unable to reach the entrance? Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office, he points up the stairs. Door's locked. The guard's blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. He points at the dock worker idling on the staircase. I mean head measurer, or whatever he is. Wait, head measurer? Huge Seminese guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. The access panel is right behind him. How bad could one guy be? You seem capable. Bad. The man glares at you. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position, and he's trained. I don't know how Union has a trained killer up there, but that one's no joke. And my men are tired and hungry. They're workers, not fighters. Why don't you just talk to them? Like civilized folk, you mean? The man rubs his chin. These native fucks don't understand civilized. It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway. No, they will give up eventually, or get drunk, leave the button unguarded, then we charge. The man rubs his jaw, a perfect, lightly bearded square wedge. I'll leave for now. Stored fuel here, now they store booze. What is this? Factory of Magnets and Miracles U-49. A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy, Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia. What kind of stickers and insignia? The driver has adorned his face with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels. Alright, what about the back seat? The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains. A book with ragged edges catches your notice. The front cover features a large, muscular man. The title reads, Man from Hjelmdal in the Lost City of the Pygmies. Racist nationalist paraphernalia, he grits his teeth. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy. The lieutenant nods towards the racist lorry driver. You think this lorry belongs to our tough guy? Likely, yes. This guy is proud of who he is, drapes it all over his machine. Made it to day 2 this morning? Day 3. Okay, I was about to say, you're only to day 2? This must be long. Foreign car. Let's just keep on looking. Oh wait, no! Hold up. Stas Rashko, one of the finest Zemsk-made motor carriages ever. An oldie but a goodie. Who drives these? Not many people outside of Grad, and Ravakal West too, it appears. Hey Kim, check this out. Staj Rajko KK2. That's a classic model, the lieutenant replies with a nod. Never thought I'd see another one repainted after what happened last time. Hold on, maybe I can impress him. Do I know what happened last time? Would this, like, help with our memory? No. Only that the motor carriage is typically baby blue, the colors of Sigismund the Great, an ancient Zemsk ruler. His banners were famously saffron white, the colors of the Stas Rashko. I could guess? Let me guess what happened last time, Kim. Blue and white are the colors of Zemsk. Someone painted it, got a Zemsk mad, and boom, murder happened. What happened last time? An old case from my precinct. A couple of Zemsk migrants saw a Stas Rashko stopped in street, painted just like this, muddy brown. Murdered the driver on the spot. Oh, I could have gotten it right. They said it was an honor killing, Hussar style. The Zemsk community protested the trial, flying the banners of some old king or whatever. He shakes his head. 5,000 came to protest. Correction, 4,395, the fourth largest public protest of a criminal trial in Revachol. Why would I correct him on that? That seems unnecessary. Kim, could our hanged man have been the driver of this car? I try to avoid drawing far-gone conclusions like this before actually examining the body, the lieutenant says with a slight smirk, but my initial guess is the two are unrelated. Alright, who are the Zemsk community? People were paid to protect, the lieutenant shakes his head. Let's leave it at that. What'd they sentence the killers to? He studies his reflection in the car window. 4 years for murder in reunion. The lieutenant shrugs. The perps were remorseful. Their sorry knocked 8 years off the sentence. That's the system. The prisons in the Greater Revachol Industrial Harbor are already full. Prisoners are expensive to maintain. The longer the sentence, the larger the cost. I've got an opinion on this paint job. Does this give me... Is that so, officer? I'll take you at your word. Okay. I didn't think we were going to get anything further from that. Got it. Let's see. What's this? Some kind of monument? Or used to be a monument? Horseback monument. Oh, there it is. An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing towards the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods. Who is this? A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane. What did this king do? Dude! Do my dice have any other numbers than 1 and 2? Unreal. What did he do? You have no idea what you did a week ago. How would you know what this guy did many centuries ago? High above you, the king stands triumphantly oblivious to your memory trouble. Get wrecked, any RPG? Yeah. They went full XCOM on this fucking thing. I question your RNG generator game. I question it a lot. I'm taking your money. Who are you? Ooh, we got something there too. Hail driver. The small wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands and there is a warm smile on her face. The photo, an ambrotype from the turn of the century, as golden as her smile. Excuse me, ma'am, I'd like to ask some questions. No response. Whatever this woman is, your words fail to reach her. Or wherever this woman is.
Wait,
The lieutenant stops you before you can snap.
she's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
If you say so. I believe you. Give me more money. Wait, that's not money. That's a white tank top. We can look fucking cool. So what does it give you? +1 physical instrument? -1 suggestion, +1 conceptualization. Ruins full of snow. No one lives here anymore. Is there any way to cut through, or am I going all the way back around? I'm going all... Wait, nope, we can cut through there. There's our dude. He was pretty cool. There's the car. Wait, hold on. Let's look at some stuff here. Ancient fountain doesn't pump water anymore. There's a tree in it. Some great tectonic force has cracked the pavement like an eggshell. The damage looks like it could have been caused by an earthquake. The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting. The lieutenant looks down the street. We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go. You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone. Oh, that's good to know. Alright, so we got this guy here. Oh, they're playing like a bocce? This. Mail collection box. This Post L'Aventurier mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front. Fuck you, mail delivery box, you piece of shit. No, good mail delivery box. Good. He's gonna think we're insane. The box seems happy. Oh, that's nice. We made the box's day. Eat shit, pig! Fucked by the Kun! And Saint G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore and base set mailbox also. I feel you, mail collection box. Been there. Been there. Mail collection box, you should man the fuck up. No, I've been there. Mailbox. Yield morale. +0. The mail collection box seems cathartic. Thankful even. So do you. You shudder, then you swallow. What? What even was that? You just bought your copy of Doom? Nice, dude. That comes out Friday? There are bottles inside. You could pick them up if you had a bag. What is this? Books and stuff? Yeah. I guess she's selling books. A book about pate? A whole book, huh? Book about the future. Hello, ma'am.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
A young girl with chubby red cheeks waves at you, smiling. Her nose is also red from the cold. Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
She stomps her feet to feel warmer. Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What is your name? My name is Annette, sir. My mom, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register, or organizing the stock. The girl gazes at the window, then suddenly jolts, her eyes wide as if recalling something. Feel free to step in and browse our wares. And you're standing out here in the cold because? I guess she's watching these, would be my guess. I'm signaling that the store is open. She nods eagerly. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. See, I should have a word with the store owner, maybe? Pat her head? No. I could help by brutally dismantling the free market. I should have a word with the store owner, maybe? Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mom by luring in customers. She stands upright and smiles like a little soldier. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm. Alright. Crime business? Oh. That's just the book types, you idiot. What is romance? Oh, come on. Who are these famous people? Okay, bye. See you around, Annette. So I guess I can go in. Go in. Not sure if this is going to help terribly much. But somebody called this murder in, and I need to find out who it was. Sports magazine. National recipes. I'm guessing all of these are just like book types. Oh, wonder what's back there. Home of fascist magic? Everyone knows the most interesting thing about fascists was their magic. Shelf of crime novels. These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name Dick Mullen over and over. That's what the cops were referring to me as over the radio. Look through the display. Crime fiction is a disgrace. An asinine misrepresentation of the physical attributes and the arduous everyday work of actual police officers. These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work, glossing over how long it takes to actually follow up on leads and eliminate dead ends. What's more, they completely ignore the psychological hardships of, year after year, coming into contact with people during the worst days of their lives. Not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of the books found on the shelf? Oh God, no. Sure thing. You see, Dick Mullen on the Job, Get Me Mullen, The Stalwart Adventures of Richard P. Mullen, Dick Mullen and the Murder in the Orchard, The Sordid Affair of Dick Mullen. Oh my God, it's so many. A Killing is Declared, Dick Mullen in the Murder House, The Final Case of Dick Mullen, an obvious lie, Dick Mullen in the Clock Tower, The Ordeals of Dick Mullen, Dauntless Dick, Dick Mullen's Funeral Pyre, The Murder of Dick Mullen. Dick Mullen dies? Okay, let's stop now. Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels. Oh, that's the same thing I saw. Okay. Alright. None of these have any money just sitting on them. That'd be great. I could use some cash. Alright. Let's go talk to the shopkeep. Excuse me, Mum. Also, I wonder, it looks like this opens up back to something, maybe, I wonder if I can peek where she'll get mad. Closed curtains. You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Okay. Examine the trinket. You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straws. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you. From the looks of it, this is a traditional Seminese ward meant to provide protection against ill luck, bad dreams, curses, and other supernatural scourges. And who are the Seminese? Inhabitants of Ile de Fantôme, the Seminine Islands down south. Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains remain shut before you. Ignore for now. Let's go talk to her. I wonder if that information will help us with our conversation.
Romance and biographies of famous people. My name is Plaisance. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Before we go on, you seem to be well off enough. Can you give me some money? I feel there won't be an opportune moment to ask later. Oh my god. Are you the owner of this store?
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Her voice is high-pitched, as if to give it more penetration. Your daughter is the one standing outside the store, right? Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl? Yes, of course. Wonderful. Did you talk to her? Not really. We didn't talk to her very much, just asked about the store. Why not? Was she not friendly enough? Were you not compelled to talk to her? That is actually not a terrible answer. And seems like it would not get her in trouble. This one might get her in trouble with her mom, and that one might as well. That's a funny answer, too. Sir, watch the language! She crosses her arms. My child would never do such a thing. Okay, let's change the subject. I can only look at books? What if I want to buy a book? Goodness, you were already doing good browsing the shelves. Why'd you stop? She fiddles with her pendant, then waves her bony fingers directly at you. Don't you feel compelled? Go, go, get back there. The books await you. Alright. I don't think I have anything to say. What is this one, actually? Hold up. That didn't seem useful. That was a waste of time. At least at this point. This. Binoculars? Yeah, coin-operated viewer. There's a bag right there with that guy. We could pick up some bottles. Is that the street sign? Yeah. The ad reads, broken window? Tibbs has windows. Another viewer that's probably broken? Oh, this one works. The coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible. Look inside? But you're not going to see anything. Well, now I'm curious. Why is this an option? A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word ONUC written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards. That's Kuno on the lens. Ah. Shift your focus to the background. Under the graffito, a sea of blues and grays appears. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky, weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. You know this to be the Star of Pericarnassus, or the Chi Rho, the central symbol of the Pericarnassan Church. A star, a great moral height to be strived towards. Around the large wooden building, you see chunks of sea ice gathered on the beach, and a small tent set up on the ice. Alright. Vandalism. Probably some kids. The lieutenant inspects the rigged slot. Oh my god! Can I get this bag then? If I can sell... Whoops. If I can sell those bottles for money, that'd be nice. You hear the distant squall of seabirds. Yellow plastic bag. Equip this to collect tear from the streets. Okay. You drunk? Nothing I can't do. I'm the job for every man. Ooh. Damn. That was a good bit of money just sitting there. This thing. And why is it yellow? A splatter of bullet holes lines the wall. Whoa. The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname. Look closer first. The fading marks are too degraded to draw any forensic conclusions, just chips in the sandstone. They look pretty ancient. Kim, look! Bullet holes! Where? He looks around. Point to the chips in the wall. Someone has been shot. We're cops. We should solve it. Really? Nothing. Forget about it. What am I... Why was that... Oh, was it because I collected the... No. Why was it blinking? Strange. Had I not looked at it after picking up the bag? Maybe that's what it was. Oh wait, we can get... Yeah, there we go. So we can sell this stuff to try and pay off our debt? Here's some more. So does it tell us how much is in here? It contains 5 plastic tear and 3 glass tear. Okay. I still don't know where to sell it yet, but maybe we can sell it back to the store? Was there a spot that I missed down here? No, it goes up here. Over this way, I think. Well, now I don't remember where it was. There's some bottle there. Grab that. What is this? Healing item. Nice. What's this place? Roy's Pawn Shop. Fast cash for Oh! No, we wouldn't pawn trash, right? Water lock out of order until Wednesday, 7:15 a.m. Ooh. Are we wearing? We're not wearing gloves. Okay. Cool. More equipment is always nice. What's this thing? Oh, that's the waterlock control panel. A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal, but there's a crashed Samaran Butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything. Okay. Who are you? Man on the rock. G'day to you, officers. A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock, and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them. Do you know what caused this wreckage? I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Revocol. Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here, especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then. Do you know what's further down the coast? Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it. He thinks for a moment. Yeah, not really much else, just bombed out ruins. Alright, see ya. Can you walk across that, I wonder? Or go down the ladder? It doesn't look like it. Let's go back this way. I think we're getting away. Ooh, there we go. That. This. Stoplight. Helpline to the company that controls the drawbridge. Box of sunglasses. There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small box, a variety of shapes and colors.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
The vendor takes a pair of sunglasses and sticks them under your nose. Oh, if we try the shades on, I hope our picture updates. Aw. Abort! These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face. You can feel them pinching your nose and chafing against your brow. Damn, officer, you look like a mega secret spy. Very secret. The man nods eagerly. They're practically made for you. I'll let you have them for $2.50. They're perfect for concealing your bloodshot and baggy eyes. No, the lieutenant gently removes the glasses from your face, setting you free again. You're definitely not buying those. You're right, I'm too sensible for those. Are you sure? But they look so good on you. The street vendor frowns. You should think this through, officer. Rummage through the box. Let's see what else is in there. These are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of cheap ceramic plastic. The kind of plastic that melts in the sun. Those UV stickers are almost certainly just there for show. If anything, these lenses probably direct more UV light into your pupils. A UV magnifier. These are all first-rate sunglasses, the man declares. Premium design, superb material, very cool, UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool while doing your dangerous police work. No, we'll leave. I grab that. What's this box? More sunglasses? Sneakers on a pedestal of speakers. You see two lowly, defeated speakers. Thralls, slaves basically. Perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land, a pair of fallen durable wear sneakers, Ultra Series.
I can see you have a taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
Inspect them, I guess. A pair of FALN Ultras. The design is impossibly sleek and simple, a futuristic silhouette with a sleek monochrome colorway, a jet black upper, and a silver-lined midsole. Those sneakers, mister, the street vendor intones. Those sneakers are the latest FALN sneakers. Super rare, super fine, super cool. Only 50 real. Only? That's madness. Yeah, let's just go. I only have 5 real anyway. Why is this blinking again? Is it because of this? Anyway, let's move along. I need to find as much refuse as possible. Make a little cash. There we go, there's some. That. Electronic doorbell. An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center. The main hall. Hair. Boxing. Taxi. Whirling in Rags? You can call them from here? So this calls all of, not this specific building, but all the buildings around. I think. Empty card. Interesting. This is where the Moida happened. The Moida! That's what I wanted. No, not. You. There we go. That doesn't mean it's full, right? Or that was just the thing that we picked up? Plastic. Okay, that's what it was. How do you get back there? And I need to level up to do this, right? Put skill points into endurance. Yeah, so I need to level up. Whoops. What's that? Never noticed that before. An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. Why am I looking at this pile of roofing material? Hang on, let's leave. Let's try actually saving. Is there a quick save button for this game? Doesn't look like it. I guess that's the only thing. They don't want to make it too easy to save scum this. I want to just get one freaking check success. Hot damn. Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly. Pull them aside. There it is. You see a shabby little door. Does somebody live here? Hey, we got a new skill point. What is this then? A tool shed? He peeks inside. Let's investigate. Indeed, and let's also... where is it? There you are. Endurance. Level it up, please. Accept. Go in here. What did we find? Silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder. Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you. There's a good, vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean. I wasn't thinking about taking it, I swear. I was thinking about justice. I've heard amphetamines make you a really good detective. Are you a really good detective? Yes. Super vague. Perhaps not. He looks at you. This is below our pay grade, detective. However, he points to the ladder in the corner. See that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use. Ah. Get out of the way or get fucked up. Empty tube of magnesium supplement? You rub on your chest to live a happy magnesium-rich life? Cured pig's head, it looks mummified. Ooh, hello. Yes, please. Take that money. Okay, so does this let us through back behind the alley? Where that other kid was? No, I don't know. Full of rainwater. I can't actually look at that. So we can go up here? Wait, where are we? Hold up. We're like on the roofs right now. Doorway is going to collapse soon. I wonder if it like collapses during the game. Postcard that we could sell, I guess. I don't know. Can we sell this one? Are we able to keep going in this direction? Maybe? No. We go this. That's the back area, right? Yeah. So I guess, can I get to up here? There we go. In that box. No? Can I get to here? Is it just, maybe I guess you can just get some of this loot? It doesn't look like you can go around and out this door. And I can't get to there. Or out here. So it's just some extra loot, I guess? I was able to get there and there. Like, it turns into a circle if you can walk there. So it looks like all of this stuff is inaccessible. And the only place I could get to was up here and over here. Can you get somewhere else from here? You can't get out there. And there's nothing... Okay. Just head back over then. Got some free loot from it, I guess. Can I reach this? Policeman cloak. Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. Someone left his cloak behind. Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment. He judges the drop. You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day. Look around. Ooh. 17%, huh? The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance over the container yard. Then he turns back to this sad piece of fabric flapping in the wind. You really think this cloak is mine? Should I go for it? Jump? The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it, he looks over the ledge at the cold pavement below. Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meters tops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you. Oh no. Hey, Just Walter, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hey, Eulifar, thanks for the host. Much appreciated, sir. Oh, we're gonna do this, but we're gonna save first. Because I don't know if I'm gonna, like, actually die or something. And I don't want to redo getting all that loot. So sorry you're late. Work sucks? Hey man, no worries. Work comes first. Gotta make ends meet. Been in quarantine for the past 2 weeks and just got permitted from my job another 20 days? Whoa! Stay safe, Walter, dude. Yeah, we are in, we're not in quarantine, but we're in, you know, self-isolation right now. So I feel you. We're gonna do it, guys. We're gonna fail this massively. Are you ready? That didn't look good. No. Failure. Holy wow, that's high! Doesn't seem dangerous. The lieutenant must be crazy to suggest that. This is certain death. Vertigo almost pushes you over the edge. You could have died there. Shit, 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 shit. I'm failing you. This wasn't part of our deal. Hey, what happened? He sounds genuinely worried. I'm alright, Kim. I just can't do it right now. I understand. We can always come back when you're feeling better. It's just a cloak after all. So you need more in savoir-faire. A treat for Daisy? Okay. Daisy, wake up. You know what time it is. You know what time it is, little Squeak? Eulifar got you a treat. You want to get Lucy one too? Lucy's here. She's on the floor. She's like, ooh, I heard a treat box. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh my god, all 3 of them are here. Alright. I will redeem treats for everybody. Because everybody showed up. Alright, Dot and Lucy can have one too. Daisy will probably be the only one on camera though. Come on up, Squeak. Come on. Come on. Alright, there you go. There's Daisy treat. Oh good? Say thanks, Eulifar. Alright, where is Dot? Here. Dot. Release. Everybody gets treats this morning. Happy kitties all around. Alright, let's get back to it. Let's load. I'm gonna try it maybe once or twice more. Because I want to see if I can get that. I bet it has my badge in it, at least. Maybe not my gun. Yes! That makes up for the bullshit ones we got before. We're going full Matrix, guys. As you leap in the air, a chilly breeze engulfs you, sharpening your senses. Close your eyes. Let your senses take in the world around you. Why would I close my eyes? I don't want to freaking fall and break something. Continue the voyage through the salty air. Yeah. As the concrete floor welcomes you, you realize it's been a while since you felt so alive, alert, capable. Must be the adrenaline. I knew you could do it, the lieutenant exclaims. My climbing down might not have been as disco as your jump, but at least we can explore the harbor now. With your feet firmly planted on the concrete, the noise of the harbor rushes back in. Give me my coat! Daisy! Daisy, I can't see. Do I have a spot for those? So let's disco ass blazer. So I guess we replace... Hang on. We do that? Does that replace it? Yeah. Can I search it? To see if I have like my badge in there? Collecting rainwater. Can I open this door now? Where does this go? Oh, it goes down into the building. Where are we? And can I go back? Uh-oh. Wait! Oh, there's the stairs, okay. Punch clock payphone. An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, tokens unavailable due to strike, use change. Radio. Do we just like it in somebody's house? Someone left the coffee machine on. Standard office file cabinet. Dewey typewriter. Every worker equals member of the board is written on top of the flyers. Below the flyers, the union logo and demand democracy. We're gonna loot this place? On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers. It's unfortunate for the union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this. The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders. Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Mundi, Grad, and even Ilmara, and the same materials being handed over to the companies inside Revachol. Coron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold. Anything interesting? It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry. Alright. What's this? Another postcard. What about in here? Magnesium. Oh yeah, neat office shades. Ooh, plus to our visual calculus. Not that we really need it. Alright. We're gonna try this. I'm doing a couple of save scums because I got bullshitted on a few things earlier, like 80% things. And I realized that you're not going to hit it every time, but I lost like 4 in a row the other day. And I refuse to be the victim of that much bad statistics. Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer. It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo, Evrart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Evrart's plants, sweep office floor, more banners. All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled. Okay. A to-do note with a list of errands for Evrart. Evrart Clare, probably, the head of the Debardeur Union. He inspects the note. One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here. The special borscht seems a bit odd in the list. What is so special about this borscht? Code for drugs? Booze? Blood? Take another look at the note. Oh, it's just... I thought it was going to give me, like, more information to deduce, but... Alright. Interesting. Oh, we got an autosave there, huh? What's up, Dot Dot? How are you doing today? How are you doing, Miss Dot? Your floofy tail. Alright, let's go... I don't know. I can't get back up here. I got my jacket, but... what else is around? Wait, no! Great machines, yeah, okay. White pine trees are printed onto the screen covering. Looks like a forest under snow. Alrighty. Oh, did we miss all that stuff up there? Shit. I'll have to go back. How did I miss all of that? Are we gonna move the crane? A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Allumer and Éteindre are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block. Allumer on, Éteindre off. I'm not going to do anything with that. That's gonna wreck some stuff, most likely. Yeah, free money. Whale Fjord in Arden. Okay. Can't go. Oh, can't go that way. Okay, so we go this way. Speaker is silent. No work. Can I open this? Musk of oil and rust comes from the chasm in front of you. Smells like blood. That's locked, apparently. Industrial-sized thermos. We're slowly getting some money to pay off our debt. Container, container, container. What are you doing up here, buddy?
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
The lyrics to this container song are being made up as he goes along. The accent is so thick it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi. From the vanishing peninsula of Ubisund on Mundi.
Container, container, used to be Walpines. Container, container, now belongs to Everett.
The tiny man is so engaged in his work he doesn't notice you. Hi.
Everett, 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 he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister? I see you're not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
What is it with you people in scabs?
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat.
He doesn't seem to be waiting for you to answer.
Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
You're Ubi, right? Oh yes, born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent, took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then. Too old to lose my accent then. People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir, those are just nasty rumors. Thank you for clarifying that, sir. Are you the guy that wrote that note? What's in the big container that's being... yeah, in the crane? Oh, that one! He looks at the container. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up. Okay. Are you the Leo that wrote the note? Oh, yes, he replies excitedly. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht. What was that about the borscht? Oh, yes, I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started. The little guy chuckles merrily. It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. He shakes his head with a wide smile. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renaudin's boar dogs every time the lunch is done. Power borscht, huh? Never heard of a borscht that turns little guys into dog fighters. Alcohol, however. What do you mean by taking this soup to the men? Is it for striking? Oh, yes, I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling rags. Ah, who makes it at the whirling? Oh, the whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad. Do we want to another task? Sure, let's look into this. Oh, sure, mister. Sure. The little guy nods. You do that, yes, sir. What are you... yeah, he's like changing the owners of the containers? Oh, I'm just making some covers from them containers here. Yes, I am. Though it's easier for the crane operators to spot them. He waves at the containers towering behind him. Looks at the mountains of containers rising behind him. 97%. I swear to Jesus, if I fail this. Thank you. The containers in the yard are green in Wild Pine's livery, and the mountain rising behind Leo is all red in Union colors. It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the container yard's core. This looks like a massive redecorating operation, Kim. Yes, they're hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debardier Union logo on them. Leo, has anyone told you why you need to change the covers? No, not really. He shrugs and continues merrily. Mr. Everard doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to everyone. That's true. Thanks, Leo. You've been very helpful. Oh, no trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all, the little guy affirms merrily. We know where everyone is. They're on strike. Do you work here? Come on, man. Looking for the leader of the Dot Workers Union? Oh, you want Mr. Everard, then. He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood. He coughs, then continues immediately. Guys like Mr. Everard and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinet what it is today. Mr. Everard and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys. Easy now, Leo. I just want to know where I can find this man. Oh, Mr. Everard is where he always is. In his office, of course. He points to the two joint containers on your right. Oh, okay. Let's see. I guess we can just finish off the conversation with him. Where is everyone? Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in. He leans in with a confidential look. We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now. So, no one is working? Not everyone is down there, of course, he chuckles. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is, and Jean-Luc is guarding the gate. He pauses to think. But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble, and Everard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so. He stops, but seems eager to tell you more. What kind of trouble did this Titus and his friends get into? Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business. He smiles and leans closer. Him and his boys stirred something up in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everard telling them to take some time off. But What did they actually do? Ooh, really? Did they kill someone? So, did Titus and his boys hang the guy in the alleyway? No, I don't think they killed anyone. The little guy shies away from you. Let's better talk about something else. Titus and his boys do good work. I don't want to get them in trouble over our little drinking. He probably doesn't know anything anyway. Who in their right mind would tell him? True. You work here? Yes, everybody needs a job and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick, but everyone calls me Leo. The little man raises his hand in a welcoming gesture. I'm like Mr. Everart's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town, and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everart is away. He chuckles. Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady. A good-hearted chuckle again. Who is this Miss Beaufort? The lieutenant looks up at Leo. A real pretty lady with a skin like those dough and sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down besides the radio. But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes, I am. Hold on, who's this Miss Beaufort you mentioned? Oh, Lizzie! She's a real sharp tool. Mr. Everard put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly. He respects that word, if that's obvious. But she's a real nice girl, grew up in this here neighborhood, knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure. He goes on, if me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her, but she can't have kids. Dr. Lemaitre said so, and she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years, she has. He sighs and falls silent, watching you meekly with his blue eyes. So Everard trained a lawyer named Miss Beaufort. Interesting. I think you're doing a great job around here, Leo. Yes, this place really seems to run like clockwork. Keep it up, Leo. The lieutenant smiles at the little man. Well, thanks a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot, really. You didn't think it was possible, but the smile becomes even wider. Sometimes I feel some of the guys don't really get how much I bust my ass for them here, but you guys are alright. Okay, I'm off. Bye-bye now. That was some interesting... Oh, we got a map. Wait, hold on. Map information incomplete. Acquire a copy of the city map? Didn't I get one from... looking at the hologram on my clipboard? Image ledger. That was a lot of new information. Alright. Thanks, dude. So is this the way that we came from? Yeah, because I got the stuff from there. Alright. I think I should be able... We can come back here, I think. How do we... We need to figure out how to get back to our normal area. From here. Shrieking? Let's see here. We go further this way? Oh, we haven't been up here. At least 3 packs worth of cigarette butts. Numerous empty bottles of Commodore Red and potent Pilsner. Well, let's grab these so that we can sell them. Oh god, you have to do each individually? Why? What's in here? Night Watchman's booth. This is the Night Watchman's booth. The name on the door reads Rene Arnaud. Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather. I'm gonna take a look inside. Hey, how's it going? Oh, I'm gonna butcher this. Elevicum? Welcome to the stream. Yes, I do like the game. The writing is very, very good. Yeah, let's search. If you must, the lieutenant looks around, but please hurry, we're pretty easy to spot up here. Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table. I'm not gonna take a picture, am I? Nah, leave it alone. Let's get going, the lieutenant says impatiently. The entire neighborhood can see us up here. Can I go... That's not any sort of elevator. Can I go down the stairs here? No? Alright, so there's no good way to get back except through this building. We have to go through here. Hopefully we don't get in trouble. Doors locked and cannot be opened from this side without a pass card. Oh. Guess you have no choice but to talk to the union leader. Oh. Oh. Whoops! Well, that decision was made for us when we got our jacket. I wonder if he knows us then, since our jacket was up there on the... up here. We had previously obviously had access. So maybe he knows who we are? And we have already talked to him? Whoops, wrong way. Well, let's go see what he has to say. Wait, is that the right way? I think it is. Yes. And up here. Alright. Let's do a save before this. I feel like this is going to be an important conversation. Is there anything in here? There's this. Coffee in the giant thermoses is still lukewarm. Stair made of pallets leading up. Hello. Swordfish, huh? Or is that a marlin? Taxidermy fish that tells time. Evrart Clare. Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you. With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you. Are you in charge of the dock workers? Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop by. Please have a seat.
Please, have a seat.
Oh, he's speaking. Never mind, sorry. He gestures to a tiny chair opposite to his giant desk. So my last name is Dubois?
I'm Evrart Clare, head of the Debargeurs Union here in Martinez.
The man relaxes into his chair and continues.
I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand.
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device. Wait, oh, he offered us a seat?
You go ahead, detective.
The lieutenant nods at you, then the chair. Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name. Why are you calling me Mr. Dubois?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
It's nothing. Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing. Forget about it. Filter it out. Sure, I'll take a seat. Why not?
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
He gives you a sly wink. Try to wink back. Damn, this chair is uncomfortable. Remain serious.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarges Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Garte. Some people have no manners. It pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense.
He points to a giant novelty check on his desk. It's absolutely comically huge.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with the cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it. I feel like I don't want to be indebted to this guy. Especially since it looks like his people have done the murder? I don't even know much about it yet. I still need to examine the body. Wait, you know Garth?
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
With a grin, he points to the check again. It's like you're on a game show. At least don't thank him for it. Thank you for... Oh... I don't know what to do. 2 or 3. Take it or don't. Keep it.
Okay. I respect a man with principles. No handouts then.
He crosses his arms on his ample midsection and sinks further into his chair.
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun. Lost gun, lost gun.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun. When he said, don't worry, he actually meant be very worried. How do you know?
I know everything, Harry. Right now I know that you're worried. Don't be worried. Everything's going to be alright.
My name is Harry Dubois?
It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be alright.
-2, the chair is killing you. Kim?
Officer, we will deal with this later. We don't need Mr. Clare's help with this.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Oh god, this one's gonna be bad. We're gonna panic, huh? God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are going to shoot themselves with it. No, I'm not about to cry. Try to stay cool. So what? Men can cry too. Oh, man. We're gonna try and stay cool because that's what this guy would do.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
Morale critical. Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. Whatever noble intentions you once had as a police officer, it's eating them all up now. You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right? Wow. I don't dispute that you have been charged with protecting the people of a particularly challenging district, but poverty does not make one a loser. Poverty is just poverty. Nothing you can say would make you feel any better now. Did I lose? What? I did! Okay, we're not gonna sit in that goddamn chair, that's for sure. I wonder if this is the part where Sub said he soft-locked himself.
Welcome, Mr. Dubois. I'd offer you my hand.
Let's see.
You go ahead, detective.
I'd rather stand.
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner as equals. Take a seat, I insist.
I don't sit. It's kind of my thing.
Very well, Mr. Dubois. I respect a man with strong convictions.
As he nods, his multiple chins move like ocean
I,
waves.
too, have convictions. One of which is that I will not engage any man who won't face me at eye level. Should you find yourself more amenable in the future, I'd gladly resume our conversation. But until then, I'm afraid I must ask you to leave.
You're no titan of volition, buddy. He's got you in a fork. Sit down or leave. Shit. So I'm basically screwed here, I think.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can...
So tell me, how can the head of the
Oh, by the way, this should take care of... It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with the cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Let's get
yes,
that one.
I know Lawrence. He's a real character. Okay, now.
Let's see. Maybe this is what took us down that path. I'm not worried. I got this.
Are you alright, Harry? You say you've got this, but you seem a little anxious to me. Don't be. Everything's going to be alright. It's not like you left it loaded.
Oh, here we
You
go.
didn't use a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be alright.
Oh, we just hit an 8%er? Who does this guy think you are, Ronnie the rookie? You ain't worried about no lost gun or unpaid bill or forgotten name. You're the bad cop. You're probably more corrupt than him. Wait, That's it? That's my point of pride here? Sink deep into the folding chair, smile, and cross your hands behind your back. Fuck yes, you're part of the old guard, the ancient guard, the most corrupt, unholy cops in the land. Chill out like the black dragon you are. Alright. The fat man does the same, sinking deeper into his chair than one would think is physically possible. He seems to be enjoying your little display. Good, now lean in with some corruption. Listen, Everard, pal, we both know what makes the wheels of the world turn.
That we do. Let them say what they will about you and me. We're both born fighters.
Nice bit with the chair, by the way. A good way to keep your guests on edge.
Why, thank you. It's always nice when a fellow professional appreciates your work.
That's it. Now kick back and add a final flourish. For dignity. Thanks for the hospitality. Feel free to visit me down at the station anytime. I'm not saying I'm corrupt. I'm rational. This is a worm's lair, and we both know why I'm here, to help grow your horde? Let's go with 3.
You strike me as a reasonable man, Harry. I like that in a lawman. Let's cut to the chase, shall we? What can Everard Clare do for you?
I think we'd like to ask you a few questions. Don't you think so, Detective?
The lieutenant looks quite fed up with the situation. Whatever you do, don't ask him about the gun first. You don't want him thinking you're scared. I want to talk about the hanging. Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinet. He nods. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand. You need to interview me, but... I sense there's a but. Whoops. Say nothing. But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open. Yes, that sounds good, the lieutenant says with a slow nod. Let's do that. But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. Suddenly he slaps himself on the forehead. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines, incredibly talented at opening doors. Kim, is that true? Are we door-opening machines? I wonder, I want to be like a smartass. I've opened a few doors in my life. And I'm sure you're gonna open this one with flying colors, Harry, he chuckles. This really is very simple, and there's nothing shady about it. Why don't you just open it yourself? Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. He slams his fists together. You look like you could run around all day. You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you. I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. He turns back to you. So what will it be, Harry? Whose door is it? Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about. You mean by a weasel? A loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly. He removes his glasses and rubs his nose. Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you. He puts his glasses back on. Shit. Interesting. I can't accept this thing. Refuse the task for now. That makes me think that you have to do it? What do you think, Daisy? We'll do it. Let's do it, fine. Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level. He flicks his fingers. You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker, too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. He smiles, obviously satisfied with how well he planned it all out. One last thing, Harry. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door. Alright. Aren't you going to ask me how I got in? Harry, he says almost gently. Honestly, I'm just relieved you didn't get a hernia. A man your age. I too am surprised by the resilience and athleticism of this tool I've been provided with. Tap your chest. He inspects you over the rims of his glasses. You did look like you were gonna collapse and die when I told you about your lost gun. Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it. You called me Mr. Dubois. Why? Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everett, I call you Harry. So that's really my name? My God, so it's true? I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? He shrugs with an amazed expression. What are the odds of that? I think the odds of that, he looks at you, are very low. It might be a good idea to hide your confusion. I mean, see what his game is first. My memory is fine, I'm just testing you. So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently my sources were wrong. He pats the brown folder in front of him. However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out with my big fat folder. Words flow like a river of honey from his lips. I guess word has already reached him. No matter, no harm done. Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents? The lieutenant inspects Everett over his spectacles. Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? His eyes never leave yours. Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now. Oh, good you got here. I came here first thing when I started the game. Oh, really? I ended up being forced to come here because I jumped the railing to get my jacket, and then I had to come and talk to this guy. I hit an 8% check to survive this. That was the only way, otherwise I lose the game. Which, the first time I lost it, and I had to reload. And then the second time I hit that check. Don't just jump to the folder, that's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first. So don't just jump to the folder, which I think is this one. Do some probing first. Well, that probably counts as jumping to the folder as well. Let's get this straight. What is my full name? It's Harry. He glances at the folder. Harry Dubois. Okay, I like it. I can work with that. And I can work with you, Harry. He raises his index finger. Now, what else can I do for you? Do you know where I live? But of course, Harry, he nods. Your precinct is the 41st, and you live in Jamrock. You're a Jamrock boy. A long way from home, but that's okay. He doesn't really seem to know any more about it. You see that Universal is releasing movies online for $19.99 that were supposed to come to theaters this week? Really? That's an interesting idea. What kind of cop does it say I am? Oh, Harry. He opens the folder and leafs through its contents. You are the most regular, traditional, by-the-book law official imaginable. Hey, I'm not that regular. Check out my tie. I just want to do my job, that's all. As do we all, Harry. He nods, a sympathetic look in his eyes. We're all just trying to do our best, aren't we? I'm gonna help you do yours. Alright, let's see. God, we're gonna lose this one after hitting that 8%er, aren't we? Where'd you get that folder? Ah, this? He closes the folder. My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry. This translates into, haha, you guys are so corrupt. I find that very suspicious. May I have a look? I'm afraid this is meant for Union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand. He turns back to you. Please continue, Harry. Here we go. Oh, wait! Kim suspects something, so that gives us another boost? Oh, now we're going to lose this, because this is the exact opposite of the 8%. Here we go. Oh, hell yeah. As you look at the folder, Everard covers it with his hand and pets it. He's hiding it from you because it's not a real RCM folder. It's just another one of those brown folders you saw in the file cabinet. That's not an RCM folder. Okay, Harry, you got me, he says, grinning. This is from the Census Bureau, not the RCM. The Census Bureau people are absolutely corrupt. You should do something about them. He got the name from the Census Bureau and everything else from your actions here in Martinet. Yes, Mr. Kitsuragi from the Census Bureau, like I said. He looks annoyed. Now, I'm actually a very busy man, so is there anything else I can do for you, Harry? That means he doesn't really know anything about you. A pity. The mystery of you will have to remain a mystery for the time being. So the Census Bureau says my name is Harry Dubois? Yes, that's what I said. Try to keep up, okay? Let's move on. Let's talk about my lost gun. I feel like you should have a cigar in your mouth while speaking as this guy. Yeah, right? Yes, your lost gun. His face turns serious. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. He winks at you. It's just a matter of time and effort. The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage. Hold on, could he really hold my gun hostage? Who knows? Only one thing is certain. If you work with him, you're going to get it back, and working with him might be the only way to do it. This is just such a dumb... I wish there was a more nuanced way to do this option, because I do care, and this is not a good option here. We don't hold the cards, he does. So, but there's no nuance, and this is the only option I have, so I'm going to go with that one. Does this mean if I do things for you, I will get my gun back? Damn it, Harry, that's exactly what it means! He turns to the lieutenant. I'm only kidding, of course. Of course, the lieutenant replies dryly. I understand. We will help. We help you, you help us. Everard, I'm going to leave now, but we might talk again later. Wait. He reaches into his drawer and pulls out a plastic card. You need this to get in and out through the gate. Great, wouldn't want to get stuck in here. I'm not sure which one is the... Those both seem like they make a... This makes us like an asshole. This one makes us like incompetent. Ah, whatever. Wouldn't want to get stuck in here. Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white Union man. Take care, Harry. So we got a Union card. Holy fuck, save. Oh, I can't! Oh, we finished that... Wait, what? Which one was this? But here we go. Home awaits. Walk past Station 41 and through the market. Past the Boogie Street spearhead to the other side of the lake, the frozen eye at the center of the district. Then past the video rental store on the corner. There, at the end of a street lined with pine trees, a small house no larger than a matchbox. 11 Voyager Road. You no longer live there. Those times are gone, and so are those people. Why did you come here? Why are you still here? And where's the dealer? You have to get back to work. That's all you have now. So that was our old home? Oh, I just noticed that these... unlockable? So we filled up the 3 that we have. You can spend skill points to unlock them. Instead of leveling up? Is that what that means? Or as part of leveling up? Alright. Get the key to the Weasel's door from Manana. Okay. Now can I save? Alright. New save, please. It's still leveling up, but yeah? Okay. We made it out. Whew! I was worried about that 8% check. Your save list? Is there like 50 billion? They're all named and I have a massive amount? Oh my god, I didn't even know you could name them. Alright, we made it out. This way. That way. Then we go in here. You just type when you click the slot? Ah, okay. And then we go here. Is that one of those call boxes? Oh no. In case of a strike, press button behind guard. So this is where the guard is, right? Standing... Yeah, that's Measurehead. Okay. Alright, let's talk to Manana.
So, how'd you like our harbor?
You've been in there, he means. Talk to the boss man too, probably. Labor Utopia. It was nice enough. It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains. He notes solemnly, then turns to you, a wide smile adorning his face. Right, so you talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk. Everard said you have a key to a door? A key, huh? He runs his fingers through his mustache. What door is this key supposed to open? He said it belonged to a weasel. Oh, say no more, I got you. He taps the side of his nose with a little wink. I got that key right here, and let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say. Not really doing this for political reasons. Oh, so the none of the above type, are you? I get it, I get it. I like to keep my distance too. He nods, but it doesn't matter. It's a good thing you're doing, thanks. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business. Okay, but where did you get the key from? The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter. His gaze wanders off into the distance. None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? He doesn't wait for your answer. To feed our children, I guess. Anything else I should know, this weasel person, when he'll be home? He shakes his head. I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we're fighting for. The man takes a big sip from his flask. He means he's not going to tell you, because he doesn't know. But he will shoot mouth with you now that you're working for Everard. Any idea who killed the hanged man? The mercenary, eh? He shrugs. Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing? He shakes his head solemnly. Let's change the topic. I'm gonna head out. Now, we should be able to examine the body. Did I speak to Measurehead? No. I want to examine the freaking body, finally. I still haven't been able to do it. But I should be able to now. Behind the greenhouse in the yard, a basement door. Very interested in seeing how your conversation with him goes? Okay. I can talk to him after this. Save beforehand? Oh, because you probably get into a fight? Oh wait, hang on. Because I'm not losing this a fourth fucking time. I'm just not. Oh, that's what you were saying. I got you. I thought you were talking about saving before that conversation with him. Thank Jesus. As you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's a spell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you can stand it. You stand in it. It's a puzzle. What's hanging in front of you is a puzzle of decaying flesh, tattoos, and tendons. Do they always do that? Do what? They do after 7 days, yes. We're deep in decomposition here. Oh, I see. Step closer. The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength. The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow. These are clearly not boots, they're armor, possibly part of a larger set. These aren't just boots, are they? They're armor. Indeed. With his notebook under his arm, the lieutenant crouches to inspect the soles. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots. What kind of armor is this exactly? Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be. Where? Under the heel. Fair weather. He turns the boot slightly. Fairweather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff. What happened to the rest of it? The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more on after 7 days. New task to find the rest of his armor, huh? We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information. He nods toward Kuno, who's eyeing you suspiciously. This is one thing he might actually know. If you wear those pieces, it will help me protect you or mortal coil. Oh, thanks. Why does my mortal coil need protecting? Maybe he was just wearing these boots and there is no rest of the armor? No, understood. The sabatons dangle off the man's decaying form, ageless and synthetic. The material looks out of place here. It is. It's expensive. The lieutenant draws a line in the condensation on the ceramic with his index finger. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics. How much are we talking about? For a full set, about 4 years of wages. For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real. Wait, my yearly pay is 5,500 real? Ka-ching, baby! That's a lot, I take it? No shit, dude. 4 years pay? Am I saying this out loud? Or am I just reading it wrong? Am I saying it like, wait, my yearly pay is 5,500 real? I think when responding to your emotions, you're just speaking to yourself. Okay. I was just wondering because this one is like ka-ching baby and then nod to the boots. Yeah, I thought it was to Kim. Let's go with that one. Not too much, yes. Sounds puny. No wonder I can't pay my hostel bill. It's a sorry situation, I agree. So how could this man afford such expensive hardware? That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company, but that's just hearsay. Initial report? Just something I scraped together from my station. An area report on Martinet. I'm sure you did the same. These look pretty advanced for a security guard. I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford. Knock on the boot? A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup. Sounds fragile. It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. He points to the boots. See? Faint organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether. Like whorls of floorboards, the design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials, like lignum vitae and ebony, perhaps. What does this remind me of? If trees were made of porcelain, this is what their cross-sections would look like. The smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton, where you notice the whorls are in the shape of a letter and number combination. Interesting. Looks like there's a serial number on the right sabaton. Good, can you read it to me? He tips the drying ballpoint of his pen on the tongue. Hey. Let's lie? For drama? Why would I lie? Never listen to drama? We have a make and a number. That's something. We can use the radio in my Kanema when we're done. Either station can chase it for us. Alright, let's, I guess, take a look at the boot. The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above. Stop! The lieutenant's voice is sharp. He looks at you with the boot under your arm. He's gonna pull his hand off! Brutal. Let go of the boot. What's wrong with you, asshole? Why is he letting go, Kuno? I don't know, baby. Kuno shrugs. I don't know why he's such a slur. Officer, if I may ask, what were you trying to achieve by pulling on the deceased foot? A free foot, I don't know. Alright, let's check the belt. The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt, big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under 6-rotor airships. Oh my, there's something on the belt. A familiar word that speaks to the thirst within you. What was that? A word? Vermilion. In yellow letters along the length of the twisting cargo belt, only a deep longing for vermilion golden spirits lets you decipher the fading logo of the local brewery. This is a bad time for a drink, right? Extremely. Don't ask me how I know, but this is a lashing belt used for airlifting cargo. Airlifting? I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them. Apparently this is the reinforced kind, for air transport. My brain tells me so. He nods. The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they used whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves. We're assuming dock workers from the harbor did it? The brief suggested as much, politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing? My past has undergone total annihilation. Nothing remains. My mother, the love of my life, certainly not a briefing. Okay, he blinks. You should ask me for one the first moment we get. Awesome, that'll help. Let's see. They sure wanted him to stay up there. The rope is reinforced with steel wiring. I was afraid it would be. He rises to inspect the noose. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed. How did they even get him up there? A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around. He points to the buckle tying the belt to the branch above. Did they climb up using the kid's ladder? That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle. He makes a pulling motion. Could be. The shape of the branch supports the theory. Kim has to be the single most understanding human on the planet, right? Tattoos, huh? An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso. From the right shoulder to the solar plexus, each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. It's a national pattern? Of no nation that I know of. If anything, it reminds me of religious illumination, last or penultimate century. Men who live harsh lives often turn to inocentric worship, but which one? I see no trace of a humanoid figure. We're missing something here. I agree. A sudden ring fills the air as the lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange jacket. He takes a thin piece of milled aluminum from his coat pocket and pulls it open. It sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears, some sort of camera. Let him work. Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that? An instant color camera. He produces 2 metal-capped ampules and clicks them into place on the side of the apparatus. A thin slot shines there. I have only 2 ampules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one. He points the camera at the corpse, peering into it. The lens needs adjusting. Then a sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper rolling out. Oh, it like immediately prints it. Interesting. On it, a color-perfect copy of the dead man's tattooed chest. In case we need it, the lieutenant says and shakes the paper, letting it dry in the cold wind. Cool machine. Yes. He slides the camera closed and tucks it away on his belt. It is pretty cool, isn't it? What do we need this photo for? It contains insight into the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter to us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around. Do I want it? I don't know that I want it. He can carry it, right? Or maybe if he gives it to us, that becomes one of those study things that we can do? Let's try this. Sure, just don't lose it. He hands you the piece of rolled up photo paper. It's no larger than a pack of cigarettes. The glassy-eyed... Okay, we're back at the corpse. Look him in the eye? His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There's no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess. Inland Empire? The corpse is dead silent. You have no idea why you just said that. Who is he? He is male, 40 to 50, with an athletic build. As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Does his position at the time of death match the discoloration? Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air. His face and hands are pink, thighs too. I see it. He adjusts his glasses. His neck too. The lividity goes right up to his chin. We have good, well-pronounced discoloration here. The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot. So, what do you think? I think he's dead. I think he was upright after death. Hands, feet, and neck are discolored. I mean, yeah. Agreed. He points to the belt, especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis supports a hanging. You would still like the hypostasis marks on the neck to be a bit more pronounced. Maybe he was strangled by someone? So we think there's like not enough blood up there for him to have died by the hanging. Maybe he was strangled and then hung? Maybe it looks faint to you? He leans closer, covering his nose. It could be more pronounced, actually. Du men note. Is this duly noted? Maybe he was strangled by someone? Yes, there's always a chance we're wrong. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first. He's beaten up. See the bruises? I do. Most of them are post-mortem, maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport. Stop talking in riddles, coin slot. He means you fucked him up good, Kuno, the girl yells. Fucked him up brutal-like. Something is coming out of him. A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purged liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop. The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death. The fuck is he saying? Talking about shit? Why would I yell at them now? Maybe you went to the toilet sometime before death? Maybe. He doesn't really want to dwell on it too long. I agree. His personality is no longer a part of the world. Totally dead. Okay. Deadity dead dead dead. What is dead anyway? Totally. Goodest of the good cops? Huh. Wonder why I got an achievement for that. Back off and catch your breath. But there is no breath to catch, only the cadaver filling the air with your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing. So, how do we get him down? He stops to think, then checks his notes. Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's down. I think that's it, right? Yeah, yep, the preliminary examination is done. Let's get him down from there. The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt. He doesn't actually think the challenge is unique. He thinks it's frustrating, annoying, and harder than he thought. The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material. You got Kim to trust level 10? Oh, wow. Cool. Shoot it down with my missing gun. Saw the branch. Nah. Did someone else do it? Someone else? He pauses. You mean like the police? You have a point there. Sadly, yes. The whole RCM is out there right now, doing the exact same thing we are. Are we in a rush to help them? Not with this on our hands. He covers his nose. I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us, and we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down fast. I actually meant, like, can we get somebody not as heavy as us to climb up and do the cutting? But I misinterpreted the nuance of that question. We could saw the branch? Do we have a saw, though? Shoot it down, but for real this time? But I don't want to shoot it down, I don't think. Because that could, he's just gonna, you know, drop and that might mess up the corpse. But, so with that, I don't know. This is a wrong answer. I don't feel like this is a good idea because they're the ones that hung him up there in the first place and they might screw with stuff. So maybe that is the one. Let's see what Kim says. Yeah! The enthusiasm is unrestrained. Bang bang time, pigs! Shoot his head off! The lieutenant remains unaffected. How? Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch, that's a good spot to aim. There, the buckle holds the belt together. Where? He corrects his glasses. Ah, yes, I see. If the shot hits that, there might be a chance to release the belt. Yeah, now we're talking! Entertain the Kuno with some shit! They'll miss. The pigs will miss, Kuno. This is my favorite interaction in this game. Oh god, wait, let me try? Say nothing, let him choose. Yeah, let's see what he does, actually. Silence. With his elbows sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge... Paper? In the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks. That's a Kale A990 Armistice mass-produced muzzleloader. Aesthetic, frugal, one of the most common firearms in the world. He then steps back and assumes the ballestes position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger. Say nothing. He's gonna fucking miss! The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself, God damn it. Fucking idiot! Mulkaba asshole! Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he? God damn it, get your shit together! You told me to get my shit together. Do it yourself or you're a coward? Ah, whatever. Let's see. Maybe reassure. It's okay, man. Kuno's sorry too. Kuno feels sorry for the binoclard? The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun in his hand. Try again, maybe? No, we're lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised. He looks around at the windows overlooking the yard. Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that. What now? I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance. I guess we are, asking for help from the harbor? I was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appear to be suspects in this case. It seems like a dangerous route to go down. That's what I thought. I would really prefer if there was another way. These people might have an agenda. Let's reconsider. We could saw the branch. Climb up there and saw the branch? Yeah, it seems dangerous. There has to be a less risky way with less falling down off trees. Okay. Here we go. Can I have the gun? I should try. It's bad as it is, us shooting firearms like punks. He pauses, then shrugs and proceeds to load the pistolet. Go ahead, I'm not stopping you, just don't lose it. The piece shines in his outstretched hand. They only have one gun! This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen. Yeah, take it, you fucking whatever. Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth. Feel the weight first. The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your finger fits right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger. The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth. Point the gun at the belt. The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm. Why don't you just shoot yourself in the fucking mouth? He hisses. At least you won't miss. Ooh. Point the gun at Kuno. You passed it first try from here? Close your left eye first. Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, catching the noon light as the corpse slowly rotates. The slow movement of the branch in the wind and your shoulders directing the gun sync up, dancing hypnotically. Look, he's crying! You're gonna cry now! Branch movement analyzed, +1. I wonder if I should point the gun at the kid and get him to shut up. This is pretty low, 1 in 4. This might make it worse. Like if I tell him to shut up and he starts getting like even louder. Might even ruin what I've done. Hi, Mia. We're gonna shoot a body down. Maybe. Probably not. I feel like if I point the gun at him, it will shut the kid up, but piss him off. It'll probably take a % away. Oh yeah, because we're changing direction of our aim, and after we've already set up the aim. Here we go, chat. The buckle explodes into tiny pieces, coming loose with a whir. With your hand numb from the recoil, you look at the body slumped down. For a moment, the man appears to kneel in front of you, looking straight at you. Helpless, trapped within itself. Who killed you? Communism. It takes a millisecond for the association to flash within your cortex. You have no idea where it's coming from, only that it's right. Then the rigor in his muscles gives up, and he smashes sideways into the spring mud, letting out a horrid stench. You've been policed. I looked it up. You can actually fail that check. I imagine you can fail every check. Are you telling me there are checks that are not real, that are just fake? Who's laughing now, you little shit? I could say that to the kid. I don't want it. That's just silly. That seems dumb. I like this one. Fuck you! Despite her words, her tone seems celebratory. Oh, I do have to say one of this? How did I do that? By being a damn good shot. Ace is high! The lieutenant raises his right hand, waiting for you to slap it. The ace is high, a custom invented by the aerostatic brigades during the Revolution, is used to celebrate success in Revachol, especially in sports. The gesture has spread across the world despite the defeat of the revolutionaries themselves. Leave him hanging? Hell no, he's our bro. Slap it. The lieutenant takes a little hop to perform the customary salutation. Your palm hurts from the slap. It's precise and down to the point. I knew these guys were... this little shit. His voice is deeply approving. What now? We will perform a field autopsy and determine the cause of death, but before... Excuse me, he needs to turn away from the corpse. It looks like I feel like taking a break from the stench. I'm sorry to interrupt the jubilations here. Just a little breather before we do the autopsy. Alright. New task, interview the Wild Pines rep? In the meanwhile, we should locate the representative of the logistics company. My preliminary information suggests the Wild Pines have sent a strike negotiator to wrangle back control from the Union. I bet she has a fresh perspective to offer us. Since we've already talked to Evrart in the harbor, that interview is done, for better or for worse. Is this the famous list of initial interviews? Let's go then. Nice! I was just making sure because me and Sub both succeeded on our first try, so I wanted to make sure it wasn't a gimme. Ah, okay. But hey, we got it. I'm going to do a manual save too because I'm scared. Alright, holy crap, we got lots of everything. What's this? What did we pick up? Oh, do I have to like click on them to make it go away? Instant photo of tattoos. Oh, I can do the interaction with the photo. Okay. Is this we got a level up? Inland Empire, we needed to level up to do something else. I wonder if we can even still do it, since we shot the body down. What is this one? Threaten people? Eh. Composure. Motorix base +2, so if I level this up, does that go to 4? Because not having composure hurt us before. Is Mrs. Friendly forced to be at home with you now? I know you mentioned her company. Yeah, the pretty much all of the federal government right now is working from home. Those that can. So she's at home as well. As you can see. There's so many options. So if I do this one, does that make Motorix go up? No. Revert. And eye coordination. Reaction speed. Oh, this gives you like +2 to Motorix checks, I guess? Something like that? I feel like we should level up some of this or this. Let's go with... Hold yourself together and keep your morale up. I feel like this is important, because if you drop your morale... But your damage goes down? We haven't even had to fight anything yet. I feel like morale is really important, especially since we failed that one check before and it lost us the game. I think I'm going to level up that one. Do I have 2 points? How many points do I have? Is that the number of points? No, that's this. Can I do another one? Yeah, I can do it. Okay, so there is 2. I have 2 points. So let's revert. Whoops. I want to do 1 there. And let's do 1... I don't really care about suggestion. That's not the kind of character that we're going for. I think this is a good one. Hunches and gut feelings. But you can... This is really cool. Like, you can upgrade this 6 times to, like, reconstruct crime scenes. That's pretty cool. We could upgrade logic again. Oh! Is this is adding 5. This 5 is adding to this. So these all start at... Well, no, this doesn't start at 2. That's weird. Oh, bonus from items -1, that's why. I see now. Now I understand. Now I understand how this is working. Okay. So we don't really need to upgrade these much at the moment, I don't think. Because we already got a massive boost. So we might want to focus more on upgrading here and here. So let's do composure. What does this one do? Sneak under their noses, stun with immense panache? Oh, is this the... Yeah, pick locks and stuff. That's the one I want. Let's do that. Persona 5 Royale has 96 on OpenCritic. Blue was 1 point off. We were all much further. Ooh. 96, really? After how many reviews, though? Damn, we got a lot of tasks. I still don't have acquire a copy of the city map. I thought we got one from looking at our thing. From our damaged ledger. Ooh! Oh, I wonder if we can do this now. If we can interact with it. Ace is high. We can start this. +1 empathy towards Kim Kitsuragi. Oh, but we can't because we don't have the slots. I didn't see where you unlock these, though. Where do you unlock slots? Hmm. 11 reviews, it'll go down a bit, I'm sure. That's a good start, yeah. There's one in the bookstore. Oh, so you find them? It's not part of here? I'm gonna save really quick. And then I'm gonna try and open my... Is it this? Yeah. Interact with it. Oh, I can't anymore? I need to put points into logic to do that one. This one I can do. 42%. We're gonna give this one a shot. A couple of times. I'll save scum it. I don't care. I kind of don't like random chance checks. I feel like there should be either solid pass or solid fail. If you're having fun, you're having fun. Yes. Yeah. Agreed. I feel like checks should be a solid pass or fail. Like, you can do this because you met requirements, or you can't do it. I don't like the whole, you know, hey, even if you had maxed out, you can still fail it, potentially. That seems silly. We'll try a couple more and then leave it for now. I do like random chance. Actually, I really like passing a check that is 3%. I mean, yeah, there's kind of a rush with that, but also I feel like, you know, I don't know. I don't feel like the benefit outweighs the annoyance overall. There we go. Just relax. The two sides of the board are slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off the slides. All you need to do is bend the plastic on your knee slowly. The slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just, you know... Wait, somehow I don't want to. Slide the drawer open. Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open. What's inside? 2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard. Fucking kill yourself, you asshole? What? Pick up the ticket stubs. 2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to a zoo in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there too. Pick up the card. Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue. Smell it first? It smells of chewing gum, apricot flavored. A touch of cinnamon, the end of summer. You think the label says Tutti Frutti. Open it. Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card, looped, round letters in a woman's hand. A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile, you think, although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting. Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter, so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy. Throw it away, please. Keep reading. Your hand shakes, holding the card. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step on the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon when I get off the 49 and walk back to you. You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it. Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear. Sparks fall like snow from the bow collector? A streetcar distancing. You feel the ledger slip from your hand. No. Hold on. To what? There's nothing. Detective, is everything all right? Fall sideways. Did I end? Did I just pass out? And die or some shit?
There is nothing. Again.
Nothing?
Nothing, sad brother. No treachery, just blackout. Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you, that's still there. And the small light that's on, fluttering somewhere in the basal ganglia. That's me. Blue eyes. That's me.
And who was that?
Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion. Even in the darkness, he's grasping for it, still trying to hold on to the great sorrow slipping in the water. Slimy.
The call when you're dead, brother.
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow. Because it's always there.
So, that was our ex-wife. Or something? Did she divorce us? Did she die?
Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
No, it was beautiful.
Beautiful. Believe me, stupid ape, its lack of beauty was not the problem.
Where is Voyager Road?
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause.
So my name appears to be Harry?
Your name is fuck all.
Oh.
It certainly ain't Harry.
Then what is it?
Your name is passed out on the ground, dragged around by one of the other evil apes. They're taking you somewhere.
There was something about a boat collector, too?
Yeah, man. What was that about? You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules? No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
What is that? It's cold.
Yes, they're pouring something on you, something in you, and
It's delicious! Glowing lights on the dashboard emerge out of nothingness. Where am I? In the upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket. The air is thick with leatherworks and heavy fuel oil. Cold water runs down your chin. Drink. Water. The lieutenant is extending a small canister to your mouth. Drink. The water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life itself as it pours down your parched throat. The pounding in your head recedes, the darkness parts. Drink. He tilts the canister. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone? You need a secondary form of hydration. With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water. Some of it spills on the driver's seat. The lieutenant pays no heed to it. What happened? Came in contact with the burnt-out ruins of the past, Lieutenant. That does sometimes happen. He hands you the remains of your ledger. He replies with such understanding it's as if the burnt-out ruins of the past were an occupational hazard, athlete's foot for cops. You dropped this. Are you okay to proceed? Let's solve this case. Good. The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item that can be used both as an interactable and a tool equipped in your hand for skill bonuses. Find it in the tools section of your inventory. That was cool. Ledger of Failure and Hatred. +1 Inland Empire and Empathy. -2 to Authority. But you can interact with it again? That was really neat. We're gonna save it there, and unfortunately, guys, that is where I'm gonna have to stop it for today. Man, this game is so good. The writing is so great. Even the voice acting is really well done as well. Boop, boop. Alright, thanks so much everyone for hanging out this morning. Hope you enjoyed the stream. If you're brand new here and enjoyed it, I appreciate a follow. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Eastern for some more Disco Elysium and continue solving this case. We lost our kitty though. Oh. Kitty is over there. Dot says goodbye. Daisy says goodbye. Daisy says thanks for the treats, Eulifar, if you're here. It was great seeing you guys. Xanagir, OSX Geek Girl. As always, thanks so much for your support. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and hopefully I will see you tomorrow for some more Disco Elysium. Have a great one, everybody. Bye.